All right, guys, what is up? I am TheyComing, and welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. How's everybody doing? Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I certainly did. Yesterday, I went to the Streets Alive Street Festival in downtown Atlanta and did a bunch of rollerblading. Streets Alive was basically where they closed down a major road down the center of Atlanta, Peachtree Road, and had a bunch of like vendors and tents and different things going on. They had some music performers, they had some radio stations that were out, and just skated. And I think the people were riding bikes, walking, but just down the street, which was really, a different experience. And so I got there at like 2 o'clock. And then I skated for maybe 3.5 hours. And then about 5:30, about 30 minutes before the event ended, I started skating back to my car. Because I had to park kind of off the beaten path. But I got some really good skating in, met up with some friends, had a blast. So that's why we didn't stream yesterday. But we didn't really have a war to show yesterday. We did end up... I think we won the war yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, on percentage. So if we go to our war log and check this out, we won by 0.2%. And what's crazy is this clan had us beat up top. I think this was a Town Hall 16. No, this is a Town Hall 4. Okay, so you know what? Maybe it wasn't up top. But what bothered me about the finish here is they ran the same base for their top 8 villages. And for some reason, our guys weren't able to replicate any of the successful hits that had occurred. And notably, 2 Town Hall 12s were able to take down, or me on one of them. And the Legend 26, I think, is a brand new Town Hall 13. And so I was definitely miffed that we couldn't just replicate some of that up top, because we had plenty of tries. I know we had a couple DCs, which was a real bummer, but it would have been really nice to actually clean that at 75. But the reason why we won is because we got a 98 on this base, and they only got a 93 on our number 1. So that's how we won by 0.2% overall. And a win's a win, so that's a W. I wanted to also address that my Town Hall 12 promoted to Witch 16. I was not expecting that whatsoever. We had failed to triple 4 bases, so we only tripled 4 times, or 6 times, and we failed 4 times, meaning we got 2 stars on those bases. But somehow we barely snuck in at number 29. We had to make number 30. We made number 29. So it would seem to me that we're about to encounter some real pain in this week's ranked tournament. We will be going to Town Hall 13 on this account this week. So as soon as my king finishes the current level and I put him down to go to level 64, I will be hitting the button for Town Hall 13. And ideally, and what that's going to allow me to do is utilize the 20% research and upgrade discounts as part of the end of this season pass to give me a nice little kickstart for Town Hall 13. I think that's the best way to start a new Town Hall, is sort of like the second half of your season pass. So yeah, let's catch up with the chat here. We see Mozzarella's here. What's up, William? How's it going? We see Abdelamad. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Welcome here. Williams has a time fail on my TH12 on the missing base. Yeah, dude. See, if a Town Hall 12 could have hit that base like that. Williams says I cycled like 50 miles yesterday because I'm injured. Only 50 miles. I want to say I skated probably in the neighborhood of like 18 kilometers. Because I went up and down the closed street path like 3 times, and then additionally had to go off go off path to get to my car and back and all that. So I want to say I did 18 kilometers on rollerblades. Usher Kush, we need some active players for CWL on Daily War. Clan tag, please join our clan. Brother, you're asking the wrong place. I'm asking people to join this clan. We have a very active clan. We have a very active clan here in Dominant Tour, so I'm going to go ahead and put up our war log. We're doing fantastically since we have restarted the clan. You can see that it says 2,716 days ago. So this is where we pick up. We've only lost one war. The one loss is where we got mismatched at the very top of the map. Speaking of mismatches, this is a mismatch. Our top villages are Town Hall 14, and at the top of the map, we have Town Hall 17 and Town Hall 15 for the opponent. This is really, really not nice. This is really not nice. This could be a loss by default. If these guys are like even somewhat competent attackers, we could easily lose this war. Now this is interesting. Who hit at the bottom? Oh, this is like a 9 or an 8. Who's the very bottom? Oh yeah, these are 9s. Okay, so 9s were hitting 11s. I would even say the Town Hall 9s can hit Town Hall 11s these days, which is crazy to say. I'm your subscriber, bro. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope you joined Dominant Tour. What's up, Doc, over on Twitch? 14v17 is doable. I think for a 2-star it's doable, but given our roster, I don't know that they could complete a 14-17 triple. 14v17 triple. We need to really, really focus up to make sure we get the Town Hall and 50% on that base. I think it's a max 17. Yeah, it is. He's got supercharges, which is seriously, this feels so scummy on the part of matchmaking. Like, he's got supercharged bows, he's got supercharged builder huts, he's got supercharged monolith. Every supercharge that he can have, he has, which is like, dang, you know? Unfortunate. I think the only thing this guy's missing is a level 20 Duke. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, his walls, obviously, but in this meta, walls are a lot less relevant. All right, so we got Sus going in. Oh, just cleaning. Oh, the Town Hall 8 at the bottom of the map. See, this is what bothers me, right? Like, it doesn't matter how weak the bottom of the map is. The only thing that matters is how strong the very top of the map is. So, like, you can stack the bottom of your map with these low-level town halls, like an 8 and 2 9s and a 10. But this is just like, it's just kind of silly. And then you run some engineered stuff like this. See, this is just like, man, come on, matchmaking. We had a really good matchup last war. Like, it was actually very, very balanced, clan to clan. And then we get this, and like, because of this could very easily be the end of us. It just depends on how the other clan shows up. Like, are they actually going to be, or will they all hit? Do they have like at least 5 guys that sit at the top of their map that are just solid attackers overall? You don't even have to be that solid. If you're bringing a Town Hall 17 offense against a Town Hall 14, we can kiss 2 of these 14s goodbye. Like, real talk. Like, they just don't stand a chance. We should be clearing number 2 at least. I totally agree with you. Like, this up here, this should be a triple. 14s can easily handle a 15. You have excellent hero levels to work with. You just have to, you know, be willing and able to deal with their monolith. Everything else is pretty much the same. Yes, spell towers, right? but this doesn't look that much different than a Town Hall 14. This looks like a newer Town Hall 15. So, like, this should go down to us. As long as we can deal with the mono, you know, figure out some creative ways to handle these rage towers here. So that, I mean, this one is a lot more dangerous. Actually, maybe not. Doesn't even hit the scatter. Dude, this is a crap placement for this. Same with that. It only hits the single, the builder hut, and the archer tower. Bruh. If he stuck that somewhere in the core, he could be really, 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 really messing with people a lot harder. Pushing ranked is really fun at lower town halls because you don't need many ores, also low upgrade times. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this war is going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. But I just can't stand looking at this. Like putting 117 at the top of your map and then trying to offset it for matchmaking purposes by running an 8, 2 9s, and a 10, whereas the majority of your map is 12s, 13s, and 14s. It's like, sure, man. Sure, dude. All right, let's see Ronnie going in with a little 13d13 action. Bring in those super witches. All right, interesting. So he's going to take his RC up front with his queen. Okay. Does she get the single down before tragedy sets in? Get that invis down. Okay, good. Now, where is your poison? Brother dude, your queen is going to die here. Your queen's about to eat it. Oh, no. I think a poison saves that queen charge. And queen goes to get the eagle. Now we can't even get the town hall down. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's see. He probably should go in from the eagle, right? You don't want the eagle raining terror onto you. I mean, he's got 2 minutes, but he needs to move. Ronnie, move, dude. Honestly, he could have started this warden 45 seconds ago. And this warden, if it goes to ability here, this is bad. And it looks like he's about to go to ability. No? Okay. Wow. Fortunate. But then what's going to happen inside the base here? What's going on with these super witches? And where's your prince? Oh, man. What's happening? Are we okay? Or am I, you know... Am I just imagining that there's a problem? He's getting close to losing the super witches. Throw the prince ability. He's got a fireball. Okay. He needs the fireball now. Like, take the pressure off. You still have stuff to move around for. I guess he's saving the fireball to throw over there at this point. Or he doesn't. Oh, man. I think he's still okay, but I mean, if he time fails, it's because he just completely managed his fireball here. Yeah, this has me concerned. I'm really concerned that this is a fail. 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my God, that got way too close. Let's see. First, what's up? The Overbear. How's it going, brother? Welcome to the chat over on Twitch. How are you, man? Can you review my attack on number 2? I need some comments on that. Ice Barchin says, I don't need comments for number 2. William says, why do you still only have 1 clone? So he's single cloning the core on his Super Yeti bombs. Okay, let's see. Review my attack on number 2. Sure. Let's take a look at it. I think a 5th healer probably would have served you here. Straight off, just to say that right off the rip. Because when you get down to 3 versus Town Hall 14 point defense, it can get a little dicey. Okay. Right away, one thing that I'm usually doing when it comes to Warden charging in Fireball Rocket Loon is I'm almost always playing Rocket Loons, some Rocket Loons to start, instead of just letting the Warden walk nakedly up here. I know that you're trying to do stuff up top, but setting up your Warden Fireball is the first priority when you do this. And you have the poison and the freeze, so let's see if he gets it. He doesn't freeze, but he poisons, and now the dragons creep out of the poison. He should be okay, though. Rage should keep him alive here. He's going to miss the fireball if he throws it now. And quaking early is okay. Throw it now. See, this is where I'm kind of where you're kind of losing me. Where are you throwing the fireball? You just quaked, right? Throw your fireball. Put a rage down. Something. Yeah, okay. Rocket Loon this. This is dangerous as heck, man. Okay. Have you thrown the fireball yet? No. Warden goes down. Okay. Yeah, dude. So here's my thing. When it comes to deploying your king and queen on this attack, I almost always wait till almost precisely 1:30 remains. And I'm throwing the fireball intentionally to then provide the pathing for the king and the queen, instead of just walking the queen, or charging the warden, charging the warden, charging the warden, and then waiting for it to go to auto ability. That's not the way. You want to throw that fireball most of the time. You want it to fly. You want that thing to fly. And also, you got these Yetis, man. Put the Yetis down. You're running out of time. Percentage points. Like, this gets insanely close here. Yetis on the field. This got so close anyway, but I think not committing to like get the fireball off before 1:30 is what messed you up here, right? If you throw that fireball, there's a good chance at that point the warden is going to decide to go left or right. So like right here, you put him in here, he goes up. You drop the quakes, cool, good stuff. You had an opportunity to throw it right at the eagle. You didn't. Okay. Then throw it at this. That gets one of the scatters out of the way, and then the warden at that point is going to make up his mind. Am I going right or left? Once you notice the direction he's going, put the king and the queen to the opposing single. Drop your Yetis to push your king and your queen into the single compartment. I think when you put your king and you put the king and the queen down here, and you didn't drop the Yetis, and the king got fried and the queen got fried right here, it means you didn't do that part of the attack right. Because the other thing that happens, right, when you didn't throw your fireball, is the warden saw the giant and then started following him. So he walked out of the range of his healers and then got wrecked by scatter. This was pushing the healers back. All these things got really wonky. That's why whenever I do this hit, it's rare that I'm like, okay, I'm going to merge the warden with the king and the queen. Because the warden is usually deeper into the base at that point of the attack. And if he starts migrating over to support them, he stops firing on things that are threatening to him. And then he gets flanked by 2 or even 3 point defenses that don't yet see the king and the queen. Why do you RC charge at the end? Another good question, right? Like, you burned a lot of rocket loons up here, and I didn't really see the point of it. I would be burning rocket loons down here to make sure that the warden is going to have a more clear path for a fireball onto like one of these expos, right? Even if the CC comes out, cool. Just make sure that the poison actually hits both dragons when they stop moving. If it were super minions, drop the poison on the super minions. Uh-oh. Is that a mosquito? Bro, get away. Drop the poison on the super minions and freeze them. So super minions can be really, 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 really dangerous for a warden to deal with. Even if you get the poison down, poisoning and then freezing sometimes is required. Like 4 super minions deal a ton of damage to a warden. Also held on so many housing space troops, no point in swagging troops if you time fill. Yeah, and it got so close, dude. It got so freaking close. Like if you'd put down your Yetis when you put down your king and your queen, you probably would have overwhelmed this. But king and queen dying like literally at this compartment means you didn't use your king and your queen properly. And I think the first issue was you didn't actually throw the fireball to set pathing. You just thought, oh, the warden's okay. I'm just going to hold the fireball. But then the fireball went, he went to auto ability and auto died. And you never want that to happen. Like if your warden's going to auto ability, you've messed up, TC got bugs. No, I opened the back door a minute ago and yeah. We have mosquitoes in Georgia. Okay. All right, we should do our first hits. It's interesting. I've been trying out 2 E-Dragons in 12v12. Just because I'm finding that, yeah, having extra rocket loons is cool. It does feel nice. Having 2 E-Drags to put on the back with your prince is actually kind of broken. It feels very strong. So I'm actually going to take that into war today and see if I can make something happen. So let's get our request out, and hopefully someone can donate a flinger. I think flingers are available at Town of 14 now. Or are they not? Do we have to gem the flinger and the totems? We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and pick a base. We'll pick the top 12. Interesting. Okay. So a fireball to his eagle artillery with the quake trick takes his CC, which is obviously would be a strong play. I'm looking at this bottom corner of the base. Dropping the flame flinger down here would allow the flames that hit the wizard tower to splash and burn down the mortar. So that would be nice to do, I think. Similar on top, right? Similar configuration. I see this storage here. Part of me thinks you might have that trapped with Teslas, but it's kind of hard to tell. This is an interesting base. But yeah, I think flinger down here, warden over here. Do what I need to do with rocket loons. Set the invis trick to here. Fire the invis trick. The other thing that I could do actually is try to go for that expo right here, the top one, so I could actually take a single. The problem is I would have to devote another invis spell to make this invisible to actually connect, because this is one tile in front if I'm dropping him over here. So it might just be easier to go like this and be prepared to commit spell, maybe an invis or something for the single. And so if I am dropping my flame flinger down here at the very bottom, I would then probably look to put the Probably the prince over here with the queen. E-dragons I could put up here. This archer tower is not going to do anything to those E-dragons. Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. All right, we have a flame flinger from Blobby. Blooby. All right, cool. Let's gem our totems. Cool. Let's have some fun. The wall breakers, I am taking 2. I think I should take 2. Yeah, 2 wall breakers would get me through both layers here. All right, let's go. Let's do it, nerds. See if we catch any traps or maybe a Tesla as we move in. Don't quite get that down. Okay, so he's got Teslas up top right there. Not a huge fan of that, but you know, it's life. Need a baby dragon right there. Archer and archer. Let's do this. All right, we get it taken care of. Like those vibes. Flinger's still doing flinger things. And we're going to have a queen versus warden fight in just a second, so we need to be prepared for that. That baby dragon is going. Let's poison her. I was a little late to deploy my headhunter, so. Cool. Warden's doing that. Great. All right. Let's go ahead and put our prince over here. I'm changing the plan a little bit. E-dragon, E-dragon. Let's break here. Get the queen down like that. That like this. Save the warden's life. Okay. Should be good. I'm going to freeze you. Yeah, we've completely smoked this. Just to make a point, I'm not going to deploy anything else. This is wrecked. What did we use? We used 2 quakes, a poison, and a freeze. And 2 invis? Yeah, 1 invis to do the fireball, and then 1 invis to make the ward not die once. That was gross. That was really good. Couple surgical E-drags actually did crazy work there. Nice. All right. We got it taken care of. We got the legend 26 for a little town hall, new town hall 13 on new town hall 15. All right, so let's see how he does it. Uh-oh, queen's in trouble. Nice rocket loon saver though. That's actually huge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is over. That is definitely the 3-star, no? Watch out for your royal champion though. Need this RC up. Okay. Uh-oh. Queen. 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 Ah! Wait. Well, maybe it's okay to save the totem here. RC, it would be great if she lived. It would be amazing if this RC lived here. I don't think so. Not quite. Okay. Oh, God. This corner's going to be so awkward. That's single. Come on, dragons, make the turn. They do. King, keep funneling for him. Push him down. Oh my god, that air defense. That air defense, bro. The defending king, too. Come on. They get it. Let's go, dude. All right, one of our headaches is taken care of. And by a new 13, no less. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. All right, that means that our 14s do not have to commit attack. And dude, if a new 13 can do that to that new 15, 14s, look at that attack. You have stronger troops, you have stronger heroes. The Overbear, I have a Town Hall 12. Can I practice and enjoying this? Really only been playing my 18. Yeah, dude, this is like the clan is primary. It is geared explicitly for Town Hall 11 through 14 right now. We only have a couple Town Hall 11s at the moment, but it's majority 14, 13, and 12. And a lot of people, this is like alt accounts for folks that have like accounts that are in Legend or in Electro 32, 33. So like myself, I have a Town Hall 18 in Legend League, but my Town Hall 12 and 13 couldn't war reliably. Well, you make a clan for it, and you just set the Town Hall parameters to we only war like this, and you have fun that way. GG. So bring it on in. Flame Flinger is available at Town Hall 14, but my workshop is not upgraded yet. That's okay. I think you can only I can only receive a level 2 Flame Flinger anyway at Town Hall 12. All right, Will's going in on number 3. So this is legit a new Town Hall 13. He's got a level 1 RC. You see the hero levels. Only a couple more levels on his Archer Queen here. Queen's been targeted by the single totem. Nope. Awesome. Yes, he does. Excellent. Oh, Queen, get past it. Queen, run away. Okay. Woohoo. Okay, Eagle's gone. Still hasn't quite dealt with these singles yet. They finally go down. Okay. Queen's going to walk past. She does have the Scattershot aggroed onto her. Mr. BK over here is not going to be able to handle this air defense for this dragon. I'm looking at this Town Hall compartment as a potential issue. The Queen is going to have to do a lot of work. The dragons will probably barely clear the Town Hall. Now, if he pops now, he can kill the air defense. He doesn't pop. He holds. But I still think it's cooked, right? How many targets? Dragon, come on, get it down. Okay, there it goes. Opens the walls, and the raid's over. GG, well played to Comrade Will. Brand new 13, smacking a Town Hall 14 in the face. Spiddly dip, boy. Okay. That's what I like to see. All right, let's go ahead and request up for war. And I wish, I think I can donate the blimp. Yeah, blimp I can donate. Should be an easier job for the 14s now. Yeah, absolutely. So Town Hall 14s, I need y'all, you guys need to sack up and like legit figure out how to get a 2-star onto number 1. And, you know, think about it for like 2 seconds. Take free percentage points around the base, if at all possible, with the archers. And then when you send, ensure that you're going to get that Town Hall down. All right, we're full, right? Yes. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and pick our next village. The next Town Hall 12 on the map is like this. I like the fireball to his eagle. Fireball to his Town Hall just obliterates the base, right? It completely smashes the core, but like getting your Fireball that deep, I'd have to invest a lot of Rocket Loons off the rip. And my comp isn't exactly built for that, at least with the double E drag. I'm looking for the opportunity to get a flinger into this madness. And I think I see... I mean, we could do one really at the very bottom. We could do one over here. We just need a Rocket Loon for his mortar. And if we decide to drop our Warden directly in front of the Archer Queen, we have to instantly Headhunter. Because we can die very quickly to that Queen. Okay. I think I see how to do it. I'll drop 3-3, 3-3. So we're gonna burn 12 Rocket Loons off the rip to clear the corners. Whatever we don't get with those 6 on either side, we'll invis the rest, including this single right here on top, to then get the Fireball to his Eagle. And then if we do that, that claims 2 of his Inferno Towers, 2 of his bows, a ton of damage onto his Town Hall. If the CC comes out, so be it. Who cares? All right. Wow. Okay, so maybe this is where we don't take E-Drags. Instead, we just go fully committed to the Rocket Loons. 20. And then we'll take... What about... Yeah, another minion, another 2 archers, I guess. Okay, and we'll play the game like this. All right, next up, let's see who is attacking right now. Ooh, boy, this is interesting. This is a scout. You got to be kidding me. He hit a 2-star. Nicely done. Nicely done, my guy. This is a Town Hall 12, by the way. I should have caught that, man. We're actually gonna watch this real quick. This is this makes them look silly. This, I mean, given the lineup that they're running, I almost like I don't want clans to try to scum their matchmaking. But I mean, when you think about it, giving someone even a half-easy Town Hall, when your full clan lineup looks the way it does, you're kind of defeating the purpose of having this Uber Town Hall at the top. Does get the clone off. Clone across the core. Does excellent work. Crazy. Should have these archers down already, by the way. The baby dragon, okay. With the freeze, I don't know if that's actually going to complete or not. It does. It was one shot. Double black mind of the baby dragon, though. So now he has to get 10 points. Good use of the minions. Like, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You just look for the percentage points at that point. 4 exit. It's crazy. This is crazy to me, dude. This is crazy work. Snatch the 2-star. His loot bonus is gonna make his eyes bleed if he actually, like, look at that 4-star Eeyore, 27 and 609 for a Town Hall 12. That's nasty. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get our hit off before we get stymied from the base that we actually planned for. All right, again, 3 and 3, 3 and 3 at the top. Warden healers plus the Headhunter immediately. Then Invis Trick to hit his Eagle. That would give us 2 of the Infernos. And then our Flame Flinger is going to be down at the very bottom after we take that cannon out. Let's do it. Wow, that was actually beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and do this and this. That calculation there was exactly what I needed, by the way. And I realized I put that down like super late. But, you know, it's my life. So I'm going to put that over there just to send the Warden at the Flinger, I think. So they're gonna break for the same side, which cool. I like it. We'll get one more down here. And this is looking pretty gross. You have a lot of time to work with. If once the Warden gets targeted on that left side by the Archer Tower, I'm actually going to Baby Dragon so that we can make sure the Warden is going to break for this single target Inferno, and we can start the rest of our attacks. So let's go like this with our Queen. Get ready to spell for this. Pop you now. I'm going to rage him once. And it's wrecked. Easy takedown, boy. Our Flinger won't even open, too. Just hilarious, unless we hit a bomb. Save the Flinger! Nice. Saved our troops, too. Hold on to our CC troops for the next raid. Who has Screen Shake on? Evidently me. Was that Super Yeti clone? It happened so fast I couldn't tell. Yeah, he did Super Yeti clone. Town Hall 12, no less. That's the crazy part. This is a Town Hall 12. Hitting a 17 for a 2-star. With all available supercharges, basically. That's crazy. Here it goes. Super Yeti plus clone. All the electromites come out. Skiddly diddly dit dit. Boom boom biddly bat. Yeah, boy. Love it. And then he gets it to 50% by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Mr. Funny Green, I gotta try that with the rocket loons. Dude, Fireball rocket loons is like my favorite thing about Clash of Clans in general. It's such a great like surgical strategy, and it's strong. Like very strong. I've been pushing rank with it, and it's like, once you get the hang of it and you know what not to do with your Warden and how to, you get more comfortable with like making sure your Warden doesn't just eat trash. And he just lives the whole raid, and he's constantly pegging off, you know, like one building after another. Fireball value is insane. Then usually I go King Queen Sui, and then have the RC for the back if I'm playing Town Hall 13. But King Queen Sui I think is the stronger variation. Right now my King's not available because I'm upgrading him. He's the last thing that I have to do at Town Hall 12 to max out. But Prince plus queen is not bad either. Because Prince, you put him to the outside and you break the queen in. So wherever you want the queen to go, you use him as the funneling troop. And you can throw some rocket loons in to protect the Prince from like an air defense or something if it locks onto him. You could even use the Prince to get aggro from like an archer tower or an expo, and then drop like 3 rocket loons in while he's tanking the expo or the archer tower. Because once you pop your ability, you're going to regen health. So like you can use that little window of time to get greater value from your loons. My luck, I'll drop 6 invis and hit a hidden sweeper at the right of the base. That's not luck. That's a skill issue. Yes, absolutely. You learn what to look for, and you learn how to spot the defenses better. But it's definitely an attack that you have to practice. But yeah, we promoted to Witch 16 this week. I was floored. I did not think that was going to happen. We barely we failed to get 4 out of 10 triples. We tripled 6 times, but we missed 4. And I'm like, okay, surely we won't promote, right? Because on my 13, if I miss like 1 triple, I could end in like 36th place or something like that. But on this account, it's like my weeks seem to be easier. Like the groups I end up in have seemed to be easier. And I'm auto spun. I'm not doing that. I'm not like cheating the matchmaking by signing up late, like as late as possible just to get like a worse group of competitors. I'm auto enrolled. So I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? What do we have to do? We're upgrading stuff on this account. 6. Yeah, that's good. Tesla, sure. All right. Let's quickly grab our star bonus for the day. And we'll hop over to the 13 and keep going. We have our first legend set of the season to do on our 18. Oh yeah, and the other thing is if you're going to use the Prince with this in this strategy, using the Stone Slammer with the Prince is actually really strong. Let's put you here. Those loons are in there, and he's gonna step right up to that eagle. I'll just let him do it, and then we'll look for a fireball to his town hall, I think. So how hard would this be to hit? No, wait. We'll go like this. Let's do this and this. Boom. Core's gone. We'll let that ride. Put a baby up there. And then let's get our queen moving down here. So with this, let's see. Put that in. This. Queen in. Cool. Throw this guy in. I'm going to freeze that. Cool. And it's definitely done. Look, Stone Slammer's still up. We've been hanging on to these super minions for 2 raids now. Cool. All right, one more hit should give us our daily bonus, which I am all about. Fireball value is not really here on this base. You know what? I see 2 singles up there. Change my mind. So we hit that archer tower, get both singles. Let me go that, like that and that. I'm gonna go like this. There it is. Boom! He's gonna turn to the right as he... no, I don't like that. Stay away. Don't go that way. Okay, nice. All right, and then I'm seeing this over here. We're gonna go like that. Just keep the baby dragon healthy. Hey, I like this vibe. Let's put that in. I'm gonna break right here. Put this here and send this over here. That moving. I'm gonna poison you. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Queen's ability. Send that there. Let's rage here. Freeze this. Air defense should fall, and that's clean, right? Yeah. Super minions are coming out of my ears. Rocket Loon's coming out of my ears. Fun strat. And you know, this just goes to show, like, you don't have to use a flinger, and you can still totally wreck bases. You can use the Stone Slammer if you're running the Prince with the King, with the Warden Charge plus Queen. I don't think that I would ever recommend running King and Prince, but Queen and Prince does work. The big thing is all 3 of the heroes in the attack need to be able to, like, shoot up. If there's any mismanagement of a clan castle, or say you have to do a fireball that doesn't allow your warden to deal with the clan castle, you need your queen and the prince to be able to shoot up. But if you don't have the prince and you're running the king, your queen has to be able to shoot up. I don't think king and prince really works together. Prince and queen are also better because they're ranged. They can fire over walls. Prince doesn't care about walls, but queen still does. At least she can shoot over them to take out threats. I've never used Rocket Loon on Town Hall 12. Always run hybrid here because it's fun and still viable. This looks strong. No, it definitely is strong. It definitely is strong. This is the strategy that I've been running in ranked on my 12 and my 13. Like, this is my strat right now. You could argue that I go 1 less Rocket Loon for another Headhunter and, like, another minion. Do you have a Tunnel 18? Sorry for first time being here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're going to do our legend hits later. All right, so we got that done. Let's see. Do we have the ability to upgrade something? We do. Primary goals for this account at this stage are to push my king equipment. King equipment is underleveled. I prioritize the queen a lot more, the warden, and of course getting the prince up to max equipment for Town Hall 12. I'm going to hit the button for the spiky ball. I think spiky ball to level 18 is probably the play at this point. Cool. Done. All right, Town Hall 13 time. Let's hit it. I'm sorry to see what you're running there. Yeah, I caught a much better stride about halfway through the season because at the start, okay, we just finished the April season. During the March season, that was my first season in Legend League, period. It's my first season ever hitting Legend. Because I only came back to the game in October. And I'd been running Fireball Rocket Loon on my Town Hall 18 and was able to finish like 11,000th in the world at the end of the March season. This season, I was like, okay, the Lava Launcher is probably going to completely wreck Fireball Rocket Loon, basically Warden charges. It being like a super long range defense, and when people start to get it maxed out, it's going to hit a Warden way too hard in Legend League. So I stopped running Fireball Rocket Loons, and I switched to E-Dragons, and it took me a couple weeks to really get a good grip on the attack. To go along with that, I did get the backpack, and I did max it out on the very first day. So I have a max backpack on my Duke, and it's very strong. And I think making sure, like, getting more accustomed to, like, okay, where do I put the Queen Arrow backpack combination has been the biggest part of the biggest learning curve, right? And you have to clench your cheeks together when you fire that combo off, because if you miss the Queen Arrow with the jetpack, it can throw the attack, right? But that being said, I still have tripled bases where I missed the combination. So yeah. The Overbear, I've not pushed Legends at all recently because I hated Meteor Golems. I want Super Witches and Druids to work, but for the current air meta, it's hard to argue with. Yeah, the air seems to be like the most OP right now. If I'm being real. It feels to be the most OP. All right, what's the combo that I'm using? Okay, I started playing with Dragon Riders and Inferno Dragons last night, and I thought, man, this is fun. I've been running Fireball Rocket Loons constantly. And I thought, man, this is fun. So let's see if it actually works at this lower town hall. And what do you know, it actually does. I would like to do my war attacks using this strategy today. So the spell composition has an overgrowth in it. I have been finding that the overgrowth is definitely useful in this attack. And also I've been doing this attack with an empty Stone Slammer. So what I'm thinking is that if I have a Flinger that has super minions inside, and I start the attack with a Queen charge, make sure Queen's arrow gets at least 2 air defenses, and hopefully she can charge into the 3rd air defense. The Flinger is meant to help out with the opposite end of the Dragon Rider entry. It crushes pretty nicely, and then the RC is just kind of like icing on the cake. Like I just use it when I need to, more or less. You're saying hit the Town Hall 14 that's left? Hit the Town Hall 14? Sure. Okay. But before we do that, I do need to use the bathroom really quick. Every hour, I do take a quick 2-minute bathroom break, because sometimes TC has to PP. And so a 2-minute timer is going to appear on your screen. And when it counts 0, I will resume. I don't make my viewers wait any longer than just 2 minutes, so I encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to complete our war hits on our Town Hall 13, and then start our Town Hall 18 Legend set. See you in a sec. All right, guys. We're back. We're back. Yes, I washed my hands. We're feeling good. We're here on the Town Hall 13, and we do have a Town Hall 14 that we can hit. So I'm going to do that. I did quickly grab an ice cold cherry float Coca-Cola from the refrigerator. I'm going to crack that bad boy. Take a sip. Nice. Empty the tank. Now I got to fill it back up. Love me some cherry Coca-Cola. You see my DM about to hit for that 14. Thinking of doing... Actually, he wants to hit it. Okay, Mott's should hit it first. I think of doing my RC charge from 6. So I think right by the lab, then the baby drag at 12, take out some of the top, then baby drag at the side of the middle. The baby drags the side of the queen, RC queen at 9 o'clock. Near the collector drag to your right. Oh, my barracks near 3. Near 3 at the pet house. Give it a whirl. Charging for 2 singles. RC charging for... Okay, so this is the base he's talking about. This is the base that someone told me to hit. But if Motts has a plan, I think Motts should go for it. So you're either going to charge for 2 singles at 6 o'clock or charge for the eagle up at 12. It's up to you, man. I would not put my queen anywhere near those singles that are at 6. Because then you're going to be freezing, and you don't need to be wasting freezes for that. And also this air defense, it's right here and here. If you're walking your queen past that, the air defense is going to shoot up her healers. Are you going to break a wall? Because, like, if you broke in, it solved the issue of her healers getting shot. Like, say you somehow got her to go in the base at, like, one of these corners, either on the right or the left. It's up to you, man. I'd say go for it. I'm going to hit it right after you. If you do not triple it. But go for it, man. We shall watch you do so. Mott says, I'm going to hit it once I get home. Okay. So then we still have a lot of Town Hall 14 hits. There's no sense in me hitting it. I think the 14s would be a little bit miffed if they have no 14s to hit. Leave that one, and then people can take turns on number 1. We'll hit 13s then. Okay, this is cool. I like this layout. This should be fun. What can we do? What can we do? All right. Queen charge. Where could queen get value? Queen charge can get kind of weird if we try to put her in here. He's got a sweeper right there and a sweeper right there. We could take an arrow across and try to get one air defense in both of those sweepers from the camp. The camp across here gets both of the sweepers and the air defense, I think. And then I would even venture to say Flame Flinger could be used like over here to deal with this compartment. I think that's a good idea. We don't have any loons to deal with that, so we need to modify the composition a little bit if we're going to force the Flinger. But I think it's worth it. Like, say we take out one of the Inferno Dragons. How many Inferno Dragons do we have? 4? Maybe we take out one of the Dragon Riders and we get 5 loons. So we can drop 1 Coco Loon for the queen charge and then 3 loons to take the mortar to make the flinger work. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and request up. War. Spiddly dap. Can I donate this? Oh, man. It doesn't let me donate that. I wish I could, but I can't. All right, let's see if we get some help here. All right. We wanted to trade out one of our Dragon Riders. 4 or 5 loons. I think we could even go 4 loons. So we could have additional archers to handle like ground skeletons. Let me see if there's any value to be sniped with a minion. I think there is some value at the bottom to get with a single minion here. Like onto these two, like 1 to split those. The prince, I like to put the prince to the outside of the Inferno Dragon situation. But knowing that he has that queen sitting in the core right there, I don't like that so much. I'm down in 1 Inferno Dragon. I might need to just make sure that I put the prince in with... You know what? I'm putting the prince behind everything so that I know I'm going to have troops that can attack his archer queen. And his, I mean, he's got all these heroes right here that can all hit my stuff in the air. So having the prince sitting behind the dragon riders, because usually with this hit, your Inferno Dragons take a moment to like catch up to everything. They always lag behind, especially because there's a lot of trash. It's sort of sprinkled in with the point defenses here. All right. Looks like the clan is offline, so we're going to fill our CC anyway. Buy it. Sweet. Cool. Let's have fun. So again, my Queen's Arrow, I'm going to put in from this direction. I'm going to Baby Dragon to his camp, which I believe should send the Queen down. And then the Queen could be... It could be part of the plan to have the Queen step in while the Dragon Riders are spammed in like this, with the Inferno Dragons and the Warden and the Prince to head into that channel. And then our RC, I'm feeling like once we hit that 50% threshold, Seeking Shield Rocket Spear for his Town Hall, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do it. Missed the sweepers. Rip my life. Queen's going the right way, barely, but she's doing it. I'm missing archers, which was a mistake. I'm gonna freeze here. I'm gonna also heal. And I'm gonna do this. Even though it might not seem very smart. All right, you're gonna be over here. freeze you here. Cool. Queen's still up. All right, she goes down. We have time, though. It got really messy. Let's be real. I'm going to totem him again just to stop him from gumming up the works. And we get it. GG. So this one goes like way off the rails, it feels like, right? Like way off the rails. But the overgrowth, totally fine, right? Overgrowth did its job. Was not the most pretty, for sure. All right, request up again. See if we get filled. And then we will look for the next 13. I don't want to hit the 14. And this is the same layout, no? It's the exact same layout. Brother. What? It's the same layout. Why do clans do this? It's like, oh, no one can triple it. Brother, watch me. You know what I mean? Like, why would I not hit this? I just tripled the first one. Give it to someone else who's not going to want to attack the same way as me and then fail for no reason. Like, I should definitely hit this. I did miss the arrow to get these guys. So maybe I can have just like a second opportunity to hit the arrow correctly. And then make sure to get my baby dragon down just to ensure that she doesn't want to wander, because she almost wandered north. Baby dragon was like a second late there. Yeah, for the camp right there. And then perhaps I need to be a little quicker. Did my stream drop? Is that what's going on? Hold on a sec. I gotta make sure my do not disturb is on. I don't like it when my notifications start showing up. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can make the hit a little cleaner. If we don't get pushed back by these sweepers, the Dragon Riders have a lot easier time. The other thing is I could let the Flame Flinger cook for a second just so that we know by the time we get the Dragon Riders in, they're not going to be threatened by this stuff. Okay. Back up. All right, so we got most of the CC. We're going to gem the rest. And let's do it again. Yes. Yes. I'm going to get rid of one loon in favor of some more archers, I think is the play here. All right, let's get it done. Let's have a good time. Let them complete. That go here. We'll let this cook for like 20 seconds or so before sending queen. Just to see if we can get the timing to work out better for us. We hit the sweepers this time. And we actually damaged his single, which is all good vibes. We're going to drop that early. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then go like this, and the healers. Plus the warden and the prince. I'm going to freeze once. Going to use the warden's ability now. Nice. Look, air defense goes down. Huge. I think also probably rage here and then freeze over the queen and the inferno. Grow this. I'm going to overgrowth that. That might seem sus. But I think we've wrecked it, right? Yeah, it's wrecked. DJ, easy. Swagged more on that one. I don't think it was because it was maybe slightly less upgraded than the village that was one slot up. I think what it really came down to is I hit the arrow to his sweepers. Like those sweepers that were pointed, the sweeper that pointed down on this base is what really gummed me up, right? This one right here, missing that sweeper with the arrow. And then also pausing to let the flame flinger do a little bit more damage. See, missing these sweepers was kind of brutal. Also, the arrow that I fired on my second attempt actually hit his single too. So the flame flinger was able to do a lot better quick work. I also took care of this corner a little bit more intelligently. Just instead of just spamming in like this, I did set an Inferno Dragon to help with some of this garbage first so that my queen and everything didn't want to wander quite as much. Because here everything swoops way low, right? And by the time I get here, you know, this thing's gonna turn around and shoot me a bunch. When I repeated the hit on this base, which, guys, do not run the same layouts in your wars. Just don't do it. If one guy succeeds and has friends that are like somewhat good attackers, they will repeat the strategy if they don't repeat it themselves, just like I did. This is completely free. Thank you for 6 stars. GG. So, arrow across. This time we do take the sweepers. We injure his single, and the single goes down to flames. So yeah, our flinger just, it gets so much further and helps out Dragon Rider pathing so much better. All this down here is just so good, right? The queen actually takes the inner track this time. And then we even, that causes us to change our overgrowth location. And then, obviously, for the back end, it's just wrecked, right? Queen stays up the whole time. Protected. Spells. Overkill. GG, dude. GG. All right. To be fair, I had a year getting Town Hall 17 loot bonus every war on all my lower accounts. I did 15 v15s with me and one other guy, both of us with lots of accounts. We cleared the whole map every war with 0 fails and hit #1 for loot bonus on every single account. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. That sounds like a sweet deal. All right, we have a builder that just came up. What do we do? We're down to the last few things, honestly. Mortar. That's it. Cool. GG. Now, what we need to do next is hop over to our Town Hall 18 and start our legend hits. Legend set should be lots of fun. It's the first set of the new season. And can't wait till Wednesday to do our ranked hits in Witch 18 on this account. Really looking forward to that. But, you know, tournament actually starts at like midnight tonight or something. So we got to wait. But it's time for the Town Hall 18. Let's do it. All right, so there is a new Legend season right now. And we've been hit 5 times so far. Ooh, we've soaked a 1-star defense. We like those vibes a lot. And we need to go ahead and start requesting our CC troops. Hopefully, there's someone online that'll juice us up for these 8 hits. And once we do these 8 hits, that'll be the end of the stream. But this is the composition that I've been rocking. Definitely hit a bit more of a stride within the last week with the strategy. A little bit more comfort hitting the backpack and arrow combination has been, I think, the key to success. And then understanding how to be a little bit flexible with how you choose to run the, basically like run the attack. Understanding how to keep your dragons away from your Duke. Those are all things that, you have to play a composition a little bit more to really start understanding, okay, when and how should I be holding my spells? And hopefully we can replicate some greatness today in the first day of the season. And this is a new season. To kind of check in, big changes are coming to Ranked this April. Legend League is evolving. Legend League is going to split into 3 tiers. Legend 1, 2, and 3. All tiers have the same star bonus. They have the same league bonus and have unique battle modifiers. What changes is the competition. Each tier has its own difficulty structure and battle modifiers, creating a clear path to climb and more balanced experience depending on your skill level. Now, the only thing I don't like about this, and I'll say it right now, is that if we don't get into Legend 1 off the rip, we will be relegated to only 30 battles per week. Which means it's going to be very similar to the way Electro 32 works, Electro 33. You have a set, you have a chunk of battles, right? But you only get, need someone to donate? Someone's online right now, but if you did want to hop in, sure, why not? There are a few people online right now, but who knows? Sometimes people are on for like 5 minutes to check their account and then they're off. I'm not crazy about not having 8 daily attacks if I don't get myself into Legend 1. I would really, really appreciate being in Legend 1 again. Or just being in Legend 1 off the rip, because I like 8 battles a day. It's a lot. 56 battles in a week is a lot more than 30 battles in a week, which equates to more practice with the modifiers. Legend 2, 30 battles in a week. I think the way I'm reading this is that you'd be only practicing with 30 hits a week on a modifier that is not as strong as Legend 1. So I'm just kind of like, I really don't want to end up in anything other than Legend 1 because I want more hits in a day. I like that daily format. Ever since I made it to Legend, I'm like, great. When I live stream, I can always do Legend hits. That's what I've been on. So, like, I'm not crazy. This is the only thing that I'm not crazy about with this tier structure is that there's a different number of attacks tier to tier. Migration week starting April 20th, which is today. This is your placement period between April 20th, the update release. Your performance will determine where you start in the new leagues. Top 12,500 players move to Legend 1. Next 50,000 players move to Legend 2. Remaining players move to Legend 3. Demoted players move to Electro 33. This is a one-time placement window. Your performance will determine your starting point in New Legend League, so make it count. Higher placement means faster access to top-tier play and competition. Less climbing later. Ranked challenges, more flexibility. Ranked battle count. We reduce the number of ranked battles required for Titan to blah, 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 blah. I'm just concerned about Legend at this present moment. League decay, blah, 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 blah. I think that only applies to the lower leagues. Not Legend. Also, there's an issue with the sound. I'm going to unplug this and plug it back in. There's something going on with my sound. Do you guys hear that, or am I making it up? Is it only when I go over here? It is. Weird. The music gets paused when you read this, but it's like this weird audio artifact. I don't like that. Yeah, I just whatever. So goal is going to be land in Legend 1 so that we can stay on our daily 8 battles. I would appreciate that. Sounds like a helicopter. Yeah, and it's only when I click on the banner to like read about the league changes. Second we go back here, no sound like that, right? Okay, here we go. And what's up, Brooks? And Sanket Barada, what's up, dude? Hi, I'm back. Sorry for late. No worries, dude. No worries, man. Okay, let's get after it. We're looking for a good arrow and jetpack combination. We are looking for good value to set the funnel with the RC, Seeking Shield, Rocket Spear. Good early tome, usually early tome. And looking for good opportunities to use our totems. Good money opportunity to use a freeze, usually over like a rage compartment with multi-target Inferno and a hero on top. Invis we can use usually on our Duke. If we need to skip a defense to get to an air defense or something like that, we can use that. But let's go. First attack. Okay. Space is spread out. Trying to deny good arrow value, it looks like. I don't see any builder huts up there, so as long as we hit our arrow, could take his clan castle and his multi-gear, I think. Okay. Beautiful. We get the wizard tower down or no? We do? Cool. Take those vibes. Looking over here, I like this. I'm going to get one baby dragon going here. Our Duke is all the way over there, which is cool with me. We're going to go in like this. Not a fantastic spread. Let's go like this and this. Tome as well. Poison you guys. Cool. I'm gonna totem right here. Do this and this. I'm gonna freeze that. I think we're okay. I'm gonna invis here. They didn't go for the scatter. It's annoying. This is king up there. Do this over here. Should be good. Yep. GG. There we go. Well played. First triple. Request up. Let's see. Someone said, all I hear is your voice. Wait, you didn't hear the game audio at all? Oh, no. You were talking about that helicopter sign. What's up, Hellstorm? If anyone wants to help me out with some troop donations, looks like my clan all signed off right at the same time. I would not say no to that. SJANA3. Oh my god, I've hopped in and out of the clan too much. I can't even accept you. I'm not eldered right now. I've moved this clan. Okay, hold on. If I move over to Dom, we could do it like that. Yeah? Okay. I'm going over here. Hold on. BRB. Where? Dom. All right, I'm gonna let myself in at Dom. Because I'm the leader over there, so I can let anyone into this clan. I just can't help myself out. All right, yeah, meet me over here. Dominant tour. It was a good first hit for sure. At least while I'm here, I'll go ahead and elder myself. Roll fast, so I don't have any issues accepting people. Cool. If all else fails, I can just plus ads. Come over to Dominant Tour. Wait for the clan spelling. Here it is. All right, and I've got 2 accounts looking at the chat, so I'm not going to miss your request to join. All right, I'll give you just a second. And give me just a second. Hold on. Be back in a moment. Okay. Is that the correct spelling? Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. Come, bro. Mr. Overbear says he wants to donate troops, so I'm waiting on him. Nice. Okay, welcome to the clan, my guy. Nice. Tunnel 18, everything should be max. Great, 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 great. Awesome. Dear old dad, thank you. All right, I'll put my CC request up. Ranked. Thank you for troops, brother. Okay. All right, let's get in for our second hit. First one was a solid start. 3-star. All right, legend time. Time to make our cups back. Interesting. An arrow just kind of shreds the core, does it not? I think his monolith and his CC are probably more valuable. Okay, I need to make sure I get the arrow off that I want. So we'll go like this. Okay, we got it. Queen versus our Duke. We'll totem to keep the Duke alive a little longer. And we're going to come behind his sweeper right here, but I think the play is to go like... I'll totem once more. And then we'll go in behind with this guy. Got a great path to his town hall and his core here. Lost an E-drag already. I'm gonna rage and also tome now. I'm gonna totem for him. And actually freeze you guys. And totem that. That guy to revive. Are we gonna lose this? Oh no, we've messed up. Get one off. He does. Oh no, this is actually gonna get close, but I think we're about to lose. Yeah, dude, we lost. I mean, we have the Sneezy. If Sneezy could clutch, right? We need Sneezy to move fast, though. Like, Sneezy needs to move. We got another booger out? Oh, no. No, it's so close. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, it's so close. We got a 98. Okay, it's 32. 32 cups. All right. All right, cool. Okay. We're waiting on super minions and regular... What is happening here? He's attacking his own base. He's got the Greedy Raven on his Prince. That's a cool... That is a cool... Prince skin, by the way. GG. All right, I need troops though. Man, it sucks to land on a 98 like that. We need triples, 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 triples. Okay, we got our stuff. Let's go. down. I feel like arrow across the core kind of wrecks it, right? Like up and down. Playing castle. I think I see it. We did not hit it quite. All right, let's see if we can still get it done, though. Totem that. I'm going to totem that, too, just to get my queen to get a little bit more value here. We could try to revive here, but I think we're okay just to let that be. And then here, what do we do with our... Okay, we'll put this here. 2, 3. Throw this now. Okay. Tome now. Poison Clan Castle. Really nice to take out that scatter, but it doesn't quite go down. Okay. Me fighting a sweeper partially. We're gonna wait. Do this now. We need to revive you. You haven't used a single rage yet. Let's get this down up there. I'm gonna freeze you guys. This is getting really, really sketchy. I feel like we've lost. Yeah, we lost. Crap, dude. Our rage. We just didn't use our rage spells, and we probably should have. It would have got us through. Well, that's what we do now. And this is not quite enough either. Man. I'm supposed to put my rages down, I guess, at the very beginning. Because we got to a point in the attack where we just could not. We just couldn't quite get through. We took all those air traps once we hit the core. And when it was like, okay, now I guess we're going to rage, we didn't actually get any value from it. Because most of the E-Drags were already dead. Let's get Adelamod. Cool. Who is this? Hellstorm. You want to donate troops too? Okay. You're in. Hellstorm is here. I'm going back to work, so my ability to donate will be limited. No worries, man. Okay. Heard. All right. Come on. I feel like this is my base, but upside down. Or a base that I have, but it's upside down. I was so late. I deserve that. Queen's gonna die early too, which sucks. Totem you. Can we get in closer to, like, explode on some of this stuff? I'll take it. They should be able to get this. So we're gonna believe in it. Poison her. Where's my Duke? Over on the side that I don't really want to be. But I think we've smoked it, right? Duke, wake up. Okay, let's put you right here. And then freeze this. Can we get through or no? I'm going to invis on that and try to send at the defenses, right? Yes. Get it. It goes down, we win. Nice. Okay. Sweet. All right, we bounced back after marginal 2-star loss. Next attack. So we're halfway through our set now. 2-2. That 98 really makes me upset. The 91. I think I was holding on to rage spells when I really should not have been. But let's see how we can finish. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He's got his Revenge Tower in the core. He's got his multi-gear in the core. The arrow is, it's not perfect though. The center of the map is like actually between his Town Hall and his lava launcher. So it's a little deceptive. We hit. Nice. Actually worked better than I thought it was, if I'm being real. I'll put the baby dragon to help kill the king. And then I think simply taking over here with this is a good idea. And I'm actually going to go ahead and support with all that here like this. And totem early here. We're going to tome now. We tome. Can we get through some of this stuff or no? We should. We can get ready to send our Duke at the Town Hall. Totem here. Revive Daddy Duke. Poison there. Okay. Let's go like this. I think we're fine. Yeah, there's just not enough danger. If we get one good chain there, it's, yeah, nasty. Okay, we'll put this here. We got a minute left. We're just coasting. Looking good. Good bounces. Biddly dap. Cool. Even spell swag on that one, too. Yeah, that super isolated core kind of gets crushed by this style of an attack. E-drags are strong. I really like the troop right now. It's not quite the surgical approach that I like to take in general inside of Clash of Clans, but it's all gravy. Had way more success dropping Quakes before the arrow and the backpack. Yeah, you know, you mentioned that before, and I definitely remember that. But like, my issue is that like when I drop the Quakes, I still have to do those two things quickly to make the combo work. So it's like, do I Quake and then take my time to go backpack arrow? Like, I don't know. I just, I don't know if there's a science reason why I should be doing the order in a certain order, you know? And believe me, if someone was like, this is the science right here, then I would start doing it that way. But other than that, you're just FCing your own base? No, Michael Myers is. All right, waiting on minions. Give it another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll fill our own CC. Higher percent, but no star. Yeah. Let's go. Interesting base. His Revenge Tower and his CC and his multi-gear are all stacked up. Queen goes down, it's okay. There's an air defense over there that I'm a little annoyed by. But this death damage should give us the multi-gear. Cool. And then I'll put one Electro Dragon here. I think we do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. I'm looking at that town hall. I think we're gravy. All right, so what I'm going to do here is actually rage like this and this and tome now. Totem there. Totem here. Revive Daddy Duke. Totem again. Freeze here. I meant to drop a poison right there, not what I actually dropped. I think we're okay. I think. I think we're okay. Can we get in or no? Yeah, we have 2 Electro Dragons. We have the Sneezy. Got it. Those walls are really low. There's like Town Hall 15 walls in there. All right, request another ranked hit. All right, we got 2 more to do. 2 more to do. Right now we are plus 69. Nice. And we have 2 hits to go. We have 3 defenses to take. So it would be amazing to triple out here because that would have put us ahead for the day, like guaranteed if we triple out. You run 4 quakes, so it's easier to set up. So you're double quaking 2 zones, no? When I get to when I do war attacks, I have done war attacks so far where I've opted to go for 4 quakes, so I could have, basically guarantee 2 different zones with the arrow jetpack combination. But it's when I get to scout the base, right? When you go into Legend League, sometimes the layout doesn't give you fantastic value for 4 quakes. All right, what is this? He's got sweepers in the core that are going to be really annoying to deal with. Like, very annoying. I think I see it. And then what I see down here is an opportunity to protect him. So I'm actually going to do this now. Nice. The scatter, too. I like those vibes. Protect you right there. This King Queen Sui, or this Queen Duke Sui is getting a lot. Like, a lot. Dude, Sui is monstrous right now. We're going like this, and this. We're gonna rage. Duke is still not dead, by the way. Now he dies. Okay, Duke, wake up. It should be smoked, right? Do that. Yeah. Holy cow. The Queen Duke Sui eviscerated that base. Like, we had cleared how much of the base before the E-Drags got dropped? Bro, you need to sell this base back to GameStop, dude. Get your in-store credit. I don't know. This was brutal. Like, the jetpack combination taking his lava launcher, his clan castle, and his revenge tower. And then they all go up. Look at the percentage before I drop the E-Drags. Oh my god. We got it 63% before dropping the E-Drags. I'd only expended 2 quakes, I think a couple totems to just keep the Duke moving with the Queen because it looked like it made a lot of sense. I'm still holding on to 2 rages, 2 totems, a poison, a revive, a freeze, and an invisible. Whoa. Whoa. That base is not good. That doesn't work anymore. Jetpack completely broke the bases back. Hey brother, do you do base reviews? From time to time, I have a stream which I'll like title and I'll, you know, but I don't do it very often. Like maybe I'll do it like once a month, but that is not today. Brooks, I just try and cut the base in half. If I have to drop all separately, then I do. I'm using throwers and ended up at 57-36 last split, but it's definitely personal preference. I don't see most people using 4. Yeah. 4, I think, pigeonholes you into hitting the most valuable, arrow jetpack combination. Whereas like, if you only run the 2 quakes, you just pick the one value spot and make sure you hit it. And then you have 2 additional totems. So like, and I can see a world where the base building meta catches up to where people are starting to defend jetpack more, where taking 4 quakes won't always get you full value. So that's way too much percent to give a Queen Duke Sui with RC Rocket Spear. Like that was just a dumb amount of percentage. This is when I drop, right? Look what's left. They cleared all of this, bruh. Base is gone. High Legend bases got very hard at the end. Yeah, I don't even know really what those look like. I haven't been to what you would call High Legend yet. All right, request time. All right, we get one more attack. It would be amazing to hit one more triple to close out a solid day. Day 1. These two stars make me so sad. That 98 makes me really sad. But at least so far, our fails have been on average a higher percentage, which means that we've made more cups compared to the fails on us. So I was attacking Saturn members. They had fresh bases every day, and they were so weird. That's what's up, man. See, but here's the thing. I feel like anti 3-star layouts that are like, you know, not symmetrical, oddly shaped. I always did better against those when I was like warring, like competitive warring years ago. I had more fun attacking those bases because I was like, oh, I can deal with this like this. I can deal with this like this like this. But this is Legend. You only have that 30-second scout, so it is a different animal. I get it. So, all right, one more attack. Let's do it. Oh, boy. We cannot drop the queen here. She will not target. This is an anti-jetpack base, if I've ever seen one. Literally, what do I do? I think... I mean, I didn't know what else to do with that. Queen's gonna die early here. It's our life. I'm gonna do this here. Try to get him to die on the revenge tower. I think is my ideal situation here. Or, yeah, on the monolith, rather. All right, and then the sweepers are all pointed down, which feels really sus. Do this. Clan Castle's still alive, which I don't like, but, you know. I'm gonna totem right here. And then I'm gonna do this right here. Hopefully he goes for the Inferno. He didn't do that. Okay, well, we're having fun now. Taking a nice long freaking walk all the way around the village. Have to totem you. We will actually one-star this. Oh my god, dude. What a brutal base. I don't know why I thought the Town Hall was right there. I legit thought the Town Hall was right there. And how is that sinking air mine still there? Are we kidding? Oh, wow. Okay. So day one. All right. What happens to me here? Okay. Battle builders are forcefully healing the multi. Are we going to be able to push through? Seeking Air Mine hits his Duke. He's still got one revive. He hasn't yet dealt with the Town Hall, but his push looks strong. He doesn't see the multi, though. Or they don't see the multi. So his healers are getting fried. I want those healers dead, man. Kill his healers. Kill the healers for me. Okay, huge. Big deal. This could one star. This could be the answer to our prayers. Kill his warden. Nice. Kill all his stuff. Come on. Kill all his stuff. Nice. Nice. One star. Let's go. Okay, we actually needed that. Because we dropped a 1 star. So to stay ahead, we had to soak 2 1 stars. We'd already soaked 1. And this is another one. So we're actually guaranteed to be positive today, no? We're guaranteed positive. We hit 5 out of 8. We soaked 2 1-star defenses, which is a W, and 2 2-star defenses. So anything less than 3 stars versus us is amazing. Amazing. Okay. All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for today's stream. 1 star plus 27. Yeah. This was not fun. Not fun. Okay. I have to say, though, I have not seen this one yet. And I don't know what my brain thought, but for some reason I thought Town Hall was here. It was not. And then for the arrow, I think what I was trying to do was to hit across here and take out his clan castle. I don't know that I actually accomplished that. I don't think the arrow actually hit where I wanted it to either. Did we hit the clan castle with the arrow? No. I didn't hit the clan castle. Huh. Huh. I thought I was positioned well, having the Duke over here, but this king, man, trolled me. I tried to get the king to go away from the monolith, so when I woke the Duke up, he would target this. But the king's sitting way over here, and the Duke saw him and went after him. Ah, okay. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys stopping by to help me out with some troop donations. I do appreciate that very much. You guys are great. Thank you for watching. Again, if you have a Town Hall 11 through 14 that needs to war regularly, and you like to learn or teach players how to play the game at a high level, this is the clan for you. We got some great membership right now. Really excellent membership. We actually just went through the first wave of cleaning out accounts that had joined but then went inactive for about a week. We're not going to be keeping accounts around, that are just, your 15th account that you don't care about. Just have an account in the clan. If you're not active, then I don't want to have the accounts in the clan. Also, something else about that is that when it comes time to spin wars, if I'm constantly having to go down and say, oh, you're green, but you didn't attack 2 wars in a row, so I have to turn you red, that's annoying to deal with as a leader and the person that's doing the spins. So, if you're a member of the clan and you're active, we want to see your red and green status. For example, Fat Boy, he's been down for the last few wars. Obviously, we're going to want to see him go green sometime this week because otherwise we're going to be like, yo, Fat Boy, we need to hear from you. What's going on? But at least he communicated by turning red that he's not going to be warring right now. But yeah, there were like 5 accounts. Region Redox, who was someone who brought in like several accounts, right? When we first revived this clan, he had 4 accounts that hadn't been logged into for a week. And it's like, cool, if you were going to be donating with your 15, we need that kind of stuff for war. That's amazing. Thank you for that contribution. But he also had a 13, he had a 14, he had like multiple accounts, but he wasn't active on any of them. So it's not that we're like kicking people out to be rude. I mean, it's just when you're going to be active, come join us again, And if you need to take a break, cool. Let us know so I can like write that down. Hey, don't boot so-and-so because we don't see you for a week. Like say, hey, I'm going on vacation. Hey, I have final exams this week. I can't play. Totally get it. Totally get it. Just let us know. So we're not like questioning why is this person not logged in, I can't see that here, but like if you didn't know, leaders of a clan can see how many days, like when you were recently active. So this is the leader of the clan right here. Me. TheyComing. But this is my Town Hall 13. It says played recently, played recently, played recently, played recently, played recently, played recently, played 2 days ago. We know Jose Marino is comrade. Will, who is also William 2, who is also Smart Rush, who's also William 3. So we know who he is, right? If he's not playing one of his 6 accounts, okay, whatever. But, when someone doesn't play for like a week but you were green for a war and we spun you into 2 wars in a row and you didn't attack, those kind of things are what's going to get us, get you kicked out. But to any of the players that we kicked yesterday, or that I kicked yesterday, because it was me, you're looking at the guy who did it. When you're active again, hit the request button, join up, man. But it's definitely nothing personal. No one's mad. We just want to keep the roster full of people that are active and wanting to war consistently. And also, as a reminder to everyone that's in Dominantor, we want to know whether you're red or green for war, right? Like, if you really don't want to war on one of your 6 accounts, just go red so that I can be like, okay, I don't have to spin 6 of your accounts and you have 12 war attacks to do. Like, I know that's overwhelming. I wouldn't do that, right? Like, I feel like warring on 2 accounts at once, the 12 and the 13, totally fine. But if you don't want to war on all 6, just mark the red one for whatever the war is for that week, for those few days. But that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys. You are fantastic. We will be catching you next on Wednesday, the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing our ranked attacks on Town Hall 12 and 13, so there will be no ranked legend that day. We'll be completing our full sets on our Town Hall 12 and 13. Our Town Hall 12 is currently in Witch 16. It's kind of wild. I did not think that I was going to promote to Witch 16 on my TH12, but we did. And then we promoted to Witch 18 on just yesterday. So yeah, we're closing in on Golem 19. That would be kind of cool. And I believe Golem... Hold on, let's see. League history. My Town Hall. The best Town Hall 13s are in... The absolute best are in P.E.K.K.A 22. That's a crazy number. Does that mean that you're like finding mostly 15s and 16s at that point? Or do I not know what the league floors are? Anywho, guys, I'll be catching y'all later. Much love and peace out.